Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Resident Evil 1 commentary with Chris Redfield, the Beast!
The legend himself. Oh, whoops.
He's a bit of a plonk in this game. Because you can't make... Because one, he can't play a piano. And two, he can't mix chemicals. Rebecca has to do all that for him.
Does not have played freaking piano, mate.
At 3, he's a dick.
No, he's a beast. He made Wesker cry.
I love how you didn't even introduce me, mate.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This here is Leroy, I'm in Exotic Gaming. And yeah, he's a guy. My god, I keep missing shots around the corner.
Someone who's
I'm
probably
sandwich.
gonna be in every single
Oh, that dodge! I was almost a Chris sandwich.
Someone who's basically gonna be in every one of their videos now.
Yeah, he's a new member. He's also now really paying attention. He's playing Code Veronica. You know, I actually don't disagree with that, because, you know, Code Veronica is my baby.
Well, I am partially paying attention, Peter.
He's partially paying attention, he's just talking to me. And saying my name constantly.
Peter, I'm gonna fuck you.
Okay, that's gay. You have used the mansion key. By the way, that's the armor key, and the armor key is pretty much your key to... Excuse the pun. The armor key is pretty much your key to, get into the rest of the doors expansion.
If any of you people out there play Warframe, you're a beast. And if you play Destiny, you're a piece of cock.
I don't play either.
Destiny is a piece of cock game. I'm gonna get so many... If people actually bother to look up my YouTube channel, I'm gonna get so many bad comments.
Yeah, you are. You have like one video and it's like all cell phone. With the beastliest tune I've ever seen in any Dragon Ball Z game.
That's because I didn't want to go... Peter, do you think I was gonna go down? I was gonna go find the freaking recording thing?
Yep, maybe.
Peter, I just completely ignored 2 green herbs because
we're at 209, 210, 211, 212, 213. You know, that kind of stuff. Oh. We're at 217 right now. We're solid. How about what you can speak?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, he had to go do some stuff. We're at 225 right now.
Fap.
So Marcel's only gonna be like a second behind. So I just got the lighter, but for some reason the wiki says that the lighter is Chris's main item, but yeah, you still have to collect it. That's really gay. At least in the remake, the lighter is already there. See, this game is actually harder with Chris.
It's especially harder.
As fuck. Especially hard.
I mean, not Claire.
If you guys want to play something hard, you should play the arranged mode of this game. There's like a bajillion times more hunters.
But Jill is still a beast.
I never played Jill arranged because, to be honest, Chris arranged was perfectly fine by itself. I did not need to play any more arranged versions of the game. It's like playing the Master Quest, except not everything is all flipped up like Ryan Seacrest.
Oh yay! I'm gonna meet the biggest douchebag in the game, Peter.
Steve?
No.
Alfred Ashford?
Yes.
You don't fool me. I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base. I love that laugh that Claire makes that because he's like,
I am Alfred Ashford, the biggest dickhole.
You know, this funny is that apparently Wesker starts out like all the shotgun so up. You see his head just burst like a balloon. That's the best part of these games, that their heads just blow up like watermelons. I miss that. The only thing that sucks about Code Veronica is that when you use a shotgun on a zombie, their heads don't explode.
Wow.
It makes the sound like you thinking it's gonna explode, but it doesn't. It just. If you wonder why I'm able to store everything before I do things, is because I pretty much memorized this game before I recorded it. So that's why I'm too beastly. I don't remember half the stuff now.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
Well, it's because I've been playing Remake. I played this game before I played Remake. And now I have everything in Remake ingrained in my head, so, you know.
No.
Okay, so right when we're gonna talk about this. Apparently, I guess it's the late 90s, early 2000s, Capcom wanted to do a Resident Evil movie, right? That sounds good enough. So, well, before they got, you know, George Romero, right? Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, pretty much the creator.
Are you talking about the bitch one? The one
yes. Yes.
Oh, God.
I'm still, just stay with me. Alright, so anyway, he directed some Resident Evil 2 commercials, and they were pretty beastly. Except, Leon looked like he was 10, and, Claire looked pretty hot, though. So anyway, so they got him to like, okay, it's good. They're good commercials, you know. It's all fine. So let's make a Resident Evil movie with you. So I think he worked on like a script for 6 months, and Capcom rejected it because apparently George Romero said that Capcom said they were done with him, like they just threw him away like a plaything. So they gave the film rights to the guy who directed the Mortal Kombat movie. Oh, this is the note from Martin Crackhorn, by the way. Remember that, Brandon?
Marvin Crackhorn.
I think it's Martin Crackhorn, by the way. Martin. This is
said
pretty
Martin.
interesting because it talks about how Wesker's here. If you play as Jill, sometimes you'll find Barry in the room, and the thing will be cut in half, so you won't hear things. See, Martin Crackhorn. I can't forget that name.
Martin Crackhorn.
So anyway, they got the guy who directed the Mortal Kombat movie to do the Resident Evil movies, and therefore we have a film series that was, you know, it was a film series.
I thought it was great, except for the part that in the first one.
It was special.
Yeah, the first one was probably the worst one, actually.
I heard the first one was decent. Everything else that was cack.
No, I like the newest one.
She has a fist fight with Nemesis at the end of the second movie.
Exactly.
That's retarded. You don't fist fight Nemesis. He's too OP for that.
Yes, you do.
No,
If
you
you're
don't.
A beast,
Just got a bloody rocket launcher, mate.
Actually, you don't use a rocket launcher on Nemesis in Resident Evil 3. You do something better. There's like this giant cannon thing in the middle of the junkyard, and you're supposed to line him up. The thing just blasts right through him, and it's like, he just explodes.
Peter,
What?
you know those things where you have to enter the codes?
Yes.
I've like memorized them now.
NTC 0394. That's
Yeah,
sad that I still remember that. I still remember it.
I like memorized it as well, Peter. It's just like.
So the lighter is pretty useless in this game. You only need it for like two things. You need it for that fireplace where I got the second floor map, and you need it to light up these candles.
It's not useless in the remake.
The remake is a lot more useful, yes. But anyway, back to what I was talking about the movie. So George Romero's script was apparently leaked online a little while ago, and so I decided, you know what, hey, I'll read a little bit of it. So I read like I don't know, like 20, 30 pages, and it was really weird. Like Chris was in love with Jill, and he wasn't part of the Stars team. Jill was part of the Stars team, but Chris wasn't. And Barry Burton was black.
Wait, what? Barry was black.
And also for some reason he said Chris was part Mohawk Indian, which I don't buy that at all. Do you think Chris is Mohawk Indian? Really?
Yes.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna pull up some of the script right now. Actually, while this is going on, I'm just gonna solve a puzzle. I think.
Our commentary is the most fucking retarded thing ever.
We're pretty much just sitting around shooting the shit while we're playing this game.
Basically random comments that we have to say.
Well, I was talking about the movie script. This is actually related. Oh, by the way, you think Richard's gonna be here? Well, he is, but he's gonna be dead. See, something different can happen, alright? So if, remember in the first part when I went to that, save room and I found Rebecca trying to spray me with pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, if you do that, then Richard will be dead. Richard from Bravo Team, he's dead. But if you actually manage to, look, he's got some ammo on him. Thank you. But if you manage to avoid that room until you get the armor key and you go in this door, you'll find Rebecca with Richard alive. It's actually kind of hard to do on regular mode with Chris, but if you do the arranged mode, it's a lot easier. Oh, you little bastard! You snuck up on me from behind the corner. Look at that. Pop your head open like a grape. Alright, so I'm just gonna read a little bit of the script.
You know there's something wrong with you, Peter.
I'm very erratic I talk about a lot of different things. So anyway, I'm gonna light up this candle in the middle of the room, and then I'm gonna go in that cabinet. I think there is shotgun shells, right? Nope, just a handgun clip. And I'm just gonna read a little bit of what is going on in the George Romero script. Resident Evil. Presentation credits appear, then fade. After black, shot cut to interior lab, A level, timeless, a man's face filling the screen. Marcus Filter is talking. Stay away from here! We're watching a video monitor. A pre-recorded tape shows a view of what is obviously a pristine research laboratory. Dr. John Marcus in a lab coat faces the camera, disheveled and looking like a madman. Marcus continues. This lab must remain sealed. Interior conference room. Timeless. Overhead lamps cast pulls of light down into a conference table, onto the hands of people assembled to observe the video. We see no faces but expensive watches. Sleeves with high-ranking stripes indicate wealth, power, and a military presence. The video on the wall behind Marcus. You know, I'm just gonna skip this shit. So, here we go. Oh yeah, Chris walks. Okay, interior of Jill's apartment. Dawn. Chris walks into Cartell's apartment. He quietly sheds his clothes. Even in his silhouette, we can see that his body is in perfect is in perfect shape. Not pumped, but lean and tight, moving lightly with the natural grace of a cat. He eases himself to a bed where a beautiful young girl, Jill Valentine, seems to be fast asleep. As Chris nestles in beside her, we see that her eyes, facing away, are open. Chris gently drapes an arm around her and lets his body relax. This sounds like a fan fiction. I'm sorry, but it does.
Why does
It
this sound
does,
like
what the heck?
Why does it sound like it's gonna turn into some porno?
Oh, and by the way, I pushed. I don't put a related note. What I did was I pushed those statues over the gas vents, and I pressed the button. If they're not covered, then poison gas gets leaked out of there, and you have to escape quickly. I gotta go to the part where it says Barry's a black guy. I really do. I was like, what the hell?
No, dude, the weirdest that just sounded like they were gonna have a sex scene. What the fuck?
Yeah,
They don't. But it was still pretty bad.
The fuck?
I know, who writes this stuff? Like, seriously, George Romero.
George Romero, apparently.
Who writes this stuff?
See,
Seriously, George Romero? Obviously, George
oh,
Romero.
this is the part where they introduce. This is the part where they introduce Albert Wesker. Static, hissing air. The shot widens as the man lowers his headset. First, we see the tattoo on his arm. Wesker doesn't have a tattoo.
What
On
the
his
hell?
arm, a grinning skull which we recognize. Then gradually we see his face, lean and mean, wearing dark sunglasses. This is Albert Wesker, a hard-ass career officer.
A hard ass career officer. What?
Can you get a trace? Okay, this is part where they introduce Barry. There are 3 other men on board. The closest to Wesker is Barry Burton, a muscular black man as big as a grizzly with the heart of a teddy. I'm kind of glad this wasn't passed. I really am. This is pretty bad. I mean, Barry Burton at least was a white guy and another thing. We're not trying to be racist, okay? We're not. I'm not trying to be racist. He's not black. I'm sorry. They gotta.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
we already had a black guy in this game. His name was Kenneth. He died. Sorry. Deal with it. I'm probably gonna get lots of hate for saying that though, because you know.
Spoilers.
Because haters gonna hate. So yeah, we're gonna go in here. I'm back to watching the video, by the way. So we're gonna go in. Rusted door. And look, there's dogs hanging out. Hey, how you doing, doggies? Oh, look at that, you little bastard. I'm still grabbing. The only reason why I went in this room is to get more healing items, but I already had like 5 in the chest. I really shouldn't have gone in here. All I do was just collect more and more healing items.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
You were gone?
Did you guys even realize I left?
No, you never say anything. You're
Wait,
just like,
what? You left? What the heck?
I left the whole call. Literally.
Dead?
Why?
this is great. This is the best commentary ever. We're just like reading stuff.
I don't know, because I left the call because someone called my phone. I don't know.
Well, I mix the herbs. So basically, you want to mix. I can't believe I didn't say this earlier, but you need to if you want to have better effects, you need to mix the herbs. Herbs with the silent H for all you retards that say herbs.
The herbs.
So anyway, if you mix the herbs, you will get different things. Like if you mix 2 green herbs together, which I am doing a lot because I like them, it'll basically be like a red herb. If you mix a red herb with a green herb, it triples the healing potency. If you mix a red herb with a green herb, a red herb. No, if you mix a green herb with a blue herb, it cures poison and heals you. And blue herbs cure poison. But I don't think I've ever been poisoned in this game besides that one part with the snake. So you really don't need to be worried about being poisoned. Unless you're really bad at the game. Like
even in remastered, they literally just give it to you, and you're just like, what the fuck do I need this for?
When we get to the dormitory, we will need more of those blue herbs, though. Because we'll fight some spiders. Actually, no. I actually don't fight any spiders, because there's nothing in those rooms, and I already know the code, so there's no reason to go in there. I don't fight any spiders until I get to the Black Tiger boss fight. And the Black Tiger boss fight lasts like 5 seconds, because the Magnum just wrecks him so hard. Marcel, you're gonna laugh when you see that boss fight. It's the easiest boss in the entire game.
Jiggle, 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 yeah.
Alright, so now I'm ready to fight the giant snake, I believe. Am I gonna fight the giant snake? I can't remember. I'm looking for something.
So many mixed herbs. So little time.
You mean Yawn? His name is Yawn, mate.
Yeah, Yawn. Yawn, yeah. His name's Yawn. Oh, I have a small key. I really don't remember what I did.
so much easier to play as Jill in the remastered version.
Because there's no old keys.
Yeah, because then you just lockpick everything.
No, that's not what I do. I really have to record Chris's thing, don't I? Yeah, I do.
You do indeed.
For the remake, yes, I do.
I'll record Jill, the much easier person to play as.
On easy mode, because you're a pussy.
No, I might play on normal mode.
Ooh, big bad tough guy.
Alright, I dare you to play on arranged mode.
Oh, you want me to play Jill arranged mode?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I don't remember that, because there's they throw like thousands of hunters at you with the arranged mode. I can't deal with that kind of psychological trauma! Not again! Not again! I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't deal with that.
The hunters are worse in the remastered because they literally just jump up and slit your throat if you stand there long enough.
Yes, they do. But you don't get freaking Magnum in this game till like you're halfway through the section.
Yeah, damn it.
The zombie just disappeared.
The Magnum.
Remember when that zombie was right there in front of the door, I went in the door, and then I went out, and the zombie disappeared? I don't know what the hell happened to him. The zombie was like, I be going now, mate.
Brandon, that is inappropriate.
Yeah, stop fapping. This is not the time.
That is not a time for that.
No, my fapping sounds like this.
Oh, great. I always wanted to hear more of that. You just fulfilled my greatest wish.
Please show me 10 more varieties.
10 more variations of this. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to this room, and I'm going to get some... There you go. Here, I like fighting. I like just playing with the zombies. Oh, there you go. Your head popped like a grape.
Oh my god.
Your head popped like a grape.
I feel bad for any person that is watching this right now.
So, I'm going for more shotgun shells, and right now I have 45. I'm pretty good on ammo. This game gives you a lot of ammo and a lot of health. As long as you can run around the zombies, you'll be fine. The tank controls are not that bad, people. Stop complaining. You know what really kills me, though? Is that everyone says that 4 is their favorite. When 4 has tank controls.
I never said 4 is my favorite.
No, but a lot of people say 4 is their favorite game in the series, which is understandable because 4 is a beastly game. But people are like, but then they go and they complain about the tank controls in these other games. I'm like, dude, 4 has tank controls. In fact, I couldn't even play 4 at first because I couldn't stand the tank controls. So that's why I had to wait till I got the HD version because they had more modern controls. By the way, it's like another $10.
Alright, what the hell was I doing in the remaster? I have no idea.
Well, actually, no. There's still tank controls, but just they changed up the aiming and shooting buttons. Even then, the HD isn't that good though. Oh, what I just did is I made a triple green herb combination, which is like the best. Damn. It's the best combination. It's got no color.
Peter,
what?
Do you remember what the fuck I was doing in my remastered version?
No, I don't. And I'm not going to give you directions while I'm trying to record this. So
why not, mate?
Because it's just going to turn into a bunch of directions and you shouting at me and being a pain in my ass. That's what it's going to come down to. Alright, so now what I'm trying to do is, I'm just trying to finish everything up in the mansion before I fight Yawn. So I'm going to go back to Rebecca and see how well her piano playing skills have become. And I'm running into the fireplace door. Chris, just go. Okay, there you go. So you need that emblem. And then you need to go back to Rebecca. Yeah, these door... I should have edited these door opening animations out. That takes like another 5 seconds. It was scary at first, though. When I played this game and I was like 7 and I started playing it, I was like going through the door, I was like, oh shit, what's good? There's gonna be something behind that door? Is there something behind that door? Chris! Oh, hey. What's up? This is some more awesome voice acting.
This voice acting is just top notch.
Do I like it? I don't know, you haven't played it yet. Play it. I'm gonna tap my shoulders to the rhythm. Just tapping a shotgun. Wow, she just got a lot better.
What? Why?
So she got a lot better in a short span of time, didn't she? Jeez, it's only been like 20 minutes.
That was great.
And she got a lot better.
She didn't get a lot better.
It
was great.
I totally couldn't hear the X-Bone.
Really?
Yeah, everyone heard that, but
everyone heard that, Brandon.
But the X-Bone is such a pathetic console that we're not going to acknowledge it.
You're a dick. You know.
Nah, I'm just kidding. The Xbone's an okay console. Look at that! The door closed!
I just broke my knee.
Oh. Please
The
don't
door
die.
just closed, so place the other one back. So you need to do an Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark thing, but you take the one emblem out and you put the fake emblem in.
Oh.
And Rebecca's just still looking at the wall even though I ran out. Goodbye, Rebecca. So anyway, now we're gonna make it to the save room, get some healing items, which I really don't need, and then we'll fight Yawn. I'm just gonna be honest right now, I didn't actually fight Yawn. In fact, I ran around him because there's no way I'm going to fight him with a shotgun.
You could have with the Magnum though.
But I don't have the Magnum yet. You don't get that Magnum. Stop talking about the Magnum, seriously. You make me want it. In the arrange mode, if you beat it with the best enemy, it gives you an infinite Magnum, and that's so OP
You
with the
piece of
hunters.
cocks.
Dude, you kill like 7 hunters with 1 Magnum. It's awesome.
Dude.
That's OP.
Resident Evil, the normal version, is terrible.
The PS1 version,
Yes.
I like it. This actually was my favorite. This actually was my favorite on the PlayStation at first, and then I realized 2 was better in pretty much every way possible. But I still like this game. I like how realistic it is. I mean, as realistic as it possibly can be. You know, being stuck inside a mansion full of giant spiders and shit and all. But because like you don't actually really leave the mansion. I mean, you go down like a stone path, and then you go to like the guardhouse of the mansion. Then you go back to the mansion, and then you go underground into the mansion, and then you're in a laboratory that's still on the mansion grounds. And every boss you fight in this game is like a regular enemy. It's not like a major.
Can't they
super...
just spawn the mansion?
They could
and
do
then
that.
you fight pagan men, and you're like, what the fuck?
Pagan Min is in this game.
Yes.
Dude, that's awesome. Alright,
He's
so
the
now
final
I'm about
boss.
to fight the Yawn. Are we gonna fight the Yawn? Are we gonna fight the Yawn? No, we're not. Next part. Alright.